Testing. Well, I don't know if you can hear me. I really honestly have never tried to do one of these streams before. So please bear with me because right now I've got my earpiece in. I just got off the live and I switched to the because I don't know if my mic's picking it up. But I'm disappointed, man. Well, I should say I'm disappointed in myself. A lot. I mean, to say that I've when I say I'm disappointed in myself, I if I had somebody come in and then they left. When I'm not even going to get into it because I mean, just to work myself out of it. I know that death happens. I know something happened to her and it hurts. I'm human. Okay, that's the side of me that the one of the rare sides of me being human that I acknowledge by any means. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm only human. Some people say that that's good enough. No, people. Tonight, I'm going to do something I've never done before in my life. I'm going to tell my truth. A bushy, old, crazy looking, retarded looking son of a bitch is going to speak his truth. I don't care if anybody likes what I have to say. I don't care if Facebook bans me. But I have been sitting back here in this little small town. Thank God it's a small town. I don't think I'd ever live in a big city. But honestly, to tell you the truth, I couldn't live in a big city. Too noisy. Straight up. I mean, this is what this is life's going to be. I want people to talk. I don't want to hear 65 gigahertz to put me to expand my mind to the next dimension. That's why I got weed. I'm not some audio druggie, okay? But what I am, with all seriousness, is fed up. I'm fed up with the bullshit. What bullshit, you may ask, Jason? The political bullshit. The bullshit that says that either you're a Republican or a Democrat. The bullshit that says that you must accept either of the two candidates. I don't. Honestly, I think Trump. No, I will give Trump I will give Trump his just dues. Okay, he's a con man. He's an excellent con man. Okay, I don't know how he did this or where he did this, but he gained an understanding of how the game works, and it's not about fixing America. Our government doesn't want to fix America, in my opinion. This is all this is on this tonight and whatever every time I come live is my opinion. And to all you some bitches out there that think my freedom of speech because I'm speaking ill of your particular candidate, who cares? I raised my right hand and said, I do solemnly swear to defend and uphold the Constitution of the United States. And that involves the right to free speech. And every one of us has our own truth. Every one of us sees things differently. Okay. And right now, they're using that. Okay. But to get back to where I was, I kind of, and that's what I do. It's who I am. I sidetrack. Okay. But I'm not, but this is my truth. If I am wrong, I am wrong. If I am right, I am right. If you believe me, you believe me. If not, who cares? You can come into this chat right now and call me a fucking retard, and I would not give a shit. Because you have a right to your opinion. I have a right to my free speech. Now, back to what I was saying about Trump. Trump has taken there's a phrase in politics, media. I remember hearing it when I was younger in regards to what my dad said about my dad said about a politician when I was a kid. It always kind of a couple of things stuck in my mind. It kind of stuck in that little mind of mine. He said the best press will always be bad press. And that's wherein Donald Trump has mastered that. Has mastered the art of the bad press. And he has learned how to use it to the maximum effect. Why? If you watched CNN or Fox or any other news channel, mainstream news, I should say, mainstream long-standing news source, damn near, mainly CNN and or Fox, damn near every fucking news cycle, every day, there is something about Trump. I think early on in the Ukraine war and early on in the war against Hamas. I'm saying Hamas, not terrorists. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. His face was out of the news cycle. That's over the past, oh God, what, since 2016? 2018? Oh, yeah, I just want to state for the record here the 2018 election, the whole red wave that was supposed to roll over the government, it was more like a period drop in a toilet, period blood drop in a toilet. As a matter of fact, you lost a couple of seats, if I remember right. God, my hair is fucking out of control tonight. Well, when you mentally go out of control, yeah. I mean, I usually do audio logs, and I will not ever go as dark on here as I would on my audio logs. Because, and I will explain later, okay? But now, back to the thing, Donald. Sorry, my mind's that's how my mind works. Okay, it's like I've got three different tracks, I've got three different tracks, 20 different trains, and they're all trying to hit the station at the same fucking time. Never a pretty sight. Casey Jones, fucking yeah. It's just like beep. I've got three tracks, 20 trains, and all of them trying to make the station at the same time. Never pretty. I can't believe I had one watcher and it watched for about 30 seconds. Yes, I make fun of the fact that I am totally unpopular. I have zero friends. Ooh, zero friends. I'm a stingy stoner. But now, okay, I'm going to talk about Biden. Okay, nothing against the dude, but I'm sorry, but if he was a car, his clutch would have done failed. I mean, the engine's running, transmission ain't turning half the time. If he was a car, I'd say his clutch needs replaced. Okay, and this whole thing about Jill Biden, Melania Trump, okay, come on. It's like this. Okay, they took two separate paths. You've got Melania Trump, who was a star model and all this, and ended up shacking up with Donald Trump, which is, I think, actually kind of smart. And then you've got Jill Biden, who decided to take the education path. Does it make him bad in any way? No, but yet they we and I see this on TikTok, on Twitter, all the fucking time, all the time on Twitter that they're comparing. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this with all due honesty, people. When Trump was in, okay, you Republicans, okay, you get to go over there, stay over there in your little corner, get in the rush, get in my washroom with the clothes, fold my fucking clothes, okay, get over here, Republican. When Trump was in office, when Trump won the presidency, he is your president. You must accept him as president. And you heard all the liberals. No, no, we will never accept Trump. No, no, we will never accept Trump. Well, Biden's in office. And what do I hear? I will never accept Joe Biden as my president. Common courtesy? Hello. Hello. You're saying that the liberals and the Democrats must accept Trump as their president, but you're not willing to accept Biden? Turnabout's fair play, bitch. Get the fuck over yourself. And all this election fraud rigmarole. The election fraud evidence is in the same place the Epstein client list is. Somewhere on the other side of twice as mythical and twice as unknown, twice as mythical as a unicorn's fucking testicles. Okay. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I'm not gonna pull punches here. If you don't like what I got to fucking say, too fucking bad. I and my wife pay my fucking internet. I own my fucking laptop. And I have the right to say what I have to say. But now, if my fucking language or my fucking actions violate a guideline, YouTube, grow a uterus. They can take a pounding. Oh, I'm a male. I know how sensitive testicles are. Oh, trust me, I know. I have a 90-pound German Shepherd and Black Lab mix. Don't ask how we had any fawn puppies. Okay. And well, pretty much, but oh god, I got off track again. Oh, yeah. Okay. I should have cue cards. I try to do that, but I usually I mean, I'm not going to sit here and try to be funny about it. I know a lot of people go, ah, oh, look, he only has more teeth in his head. My God, he's a fucking liberal. Or you'll get these, oh my God, he's a goddamn gracious Republican. And I'm like, I'm neither. I don't claim sides. I don't take sides as a point of honor. Why? Because I can see the flaws in both sides. I'm going to give a little history lesson. A little lesson. You can fact check me on this because I'm not claiming I'm going to have all the facts right. And if you want to fact check me, go ahead, please. Honestly. If you were to look back, and this is, if you were to look back, and I think this is really debate, I think this could be debatable. But if you were to look at the Constitution and the government prior to the Civil War, we had no political parties, man. None. Zero political parties. No Republicans, no Democrats. The advent of political parties only came across with the advent of the Civil War. Am I going to say slaves started okay? No. But I'm going to say this: blacks weren't the first slaves. Okay. But probably in later lives, I'll get into my other philosophies and stuff, which, oh, yeah, come on. Yes, 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 you'll need a tinfoil fedora. Make yourself look like a British conspiracy, make you look like an Irish conspiracy theorist. But, oh, yeah, sorry. But pretty much, oh, yeah. Had to take the sighting. I don't know the train barreling in. God damn it! That's the last time I give that fucking. Last time I give that fucking gerbil fucking mess. Ugh, God, it's kind. No, don't look at me. It's kind of messy back there. My God, there's gerbil shit and dildos everywhere. I know I'm vulgar. I am who I am. Honestly, you don't like me, don't watch me. Because if I don't piss you off, I'm not having a good time. But to say the least, I do believe that prior to the Civil War, the Constitution laid out what could very well be a framework socialist nation. When I say framework, it had everything but the technology. But now, with the rising tensions, with the fact that there were many in the North that believed slaves were people, I'm not taking any sides on this. And then you had those in the South that believed slaves were cattle or chattel or whatever. Now, with that being said, okay, everybody, slave owners and non-slave owners were all part of the same people, same group. Nobody, there was no way to differentiate. So what happened? They created the Republican Party. Why? To fight slavery. Okay, the Democratic Party was the party of slavery, straight up. Don't ask a Democrat now, because you'll get fucking screamed off the fucking street. You'll be dead, dubbed second next of kin to Hitler. Okay. What do you think they want to get rid of all these fucking monuments? They're two Confederates who were Democrats. 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 Okay. They don't want us to know about the Democratic dirty laundry. As Don Henley said. Can we talk? Is the head dead yet? Can we talk to the widow? But now, let's go on all the time. And I remember as a child, I've heard the term Bancroft, a Southern Democrat. And in the song, Alabama Song of the South, says, "My dad was a Bancroft, Southern Democrat. I wish I could get a rich man to vote like that." And I sat there and I thought about it. And I thought about it to the extent that I realized that somewhere in the late 90s, early 2000s, probably somewhere in around 9/11, the paradigms of the two parties shifted. Okay. Because I remember growing up as a child hearing the term conservative, Democrat, liberal, Republican. And I also remember hearing things like the moral majority. Oh, I know I have had to deal with the moral majority. Back when I was a kid, two live crew was a big thing, and several, yeah, moral majority kind of, yeah. Well, didn't do much. We just motored our ass over to Medford, Oregon, and picked it up from the fucking another music store. Hell. Hmm. But then after that, it's but then somewhere around about 9/11, I think, is when the paradigm shifted. That the Republicans became really, really, really conservative, and the Democrats became really liberal. But the Democrats still have their moral majority. It's just rebranded. You know what it's rebranded as? Cancel culture. Same thing, new name. Honestly, I know I ain't got no views, and I'll probably do this a couple of times, a few more times, because it's kind of fun. Maybe somebody will engage. Maybe I can get a good conversation going. I'm not asking to find like-minded people. I'm looking for an argument. I want somebody to sit here, get on there, and with fervor, with passion, defend Trump with facts, defend Biden with facts, defend your stance. Try to explain to me like you want me to join you. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. I get on these liberals and conservative sites. I mean, and I hit them with middle ground. I think about these situations where black people get killed and white people get hemmed up for it. And every time I watch this, I stay middle. And my reason for staying middle and my excuses for staying middle is because in many cases, in a very rare few cases that wherein the supposed victim could not be provided or could not put or anybody that connected to the supposed victim could not provide a true proof of innocence. Straight up. There are a few cases where what the crime was committed was not worth the guy's life. No. But to say the least, yeah. But honestly, I'm not really getting into the whole race. I don't want to get into the whole race thing. Why? Because, okay, I know there's a lot of people that go out and get sex. Okay, so this is not a really good analogy, but it's the best analogy I have. Okay, we do not get to choose our sex, nor do we get to choose our skin color. But yet, those two things define so many people. I'm black. I'm white. I'm Asian. I'm Latino. No, you're human. Human. Your skin color doesn't mean shit. where you're from. Yeah, that's your culture. Yeah, you've got a culture. Hey, good for you. May I experience it? Okay, no? Okay, I'll go on my merry way. Oh, I can experience it? Show me what your culture is like. That's how I operate. If you come up to me and you start acting the fucking ass to me because you see my skin color, or maybe you see a tattoo that you don't agree with, I don't give a fuck. I'll come at you like you come at me. But I won't let my anger take control. Not by any means. I'll let logic dictate what I say. You'll come at me about skin color. I'll inform you that skin color, in my opinion, skin color doesn't hold nothing. That you are more than your skin color. You come at me because you think I'm straight. I'll inform you that I'm bi. If you need to know that to make you not want to physically assault me, hell, I'll tell you anything you want. But yet you got to realize, okay, I live by a code of ethics and a book of rules. A lot of these rules I've adapted from life, and in a lot of cases, and a few of them are, quote, from the Ferengi rules of acquisition. I know that in a way I'm plagiarizing, but like a good Ferengi, I stole it. I've seen the picture in my mind court going, mine was my royalties. Okay, I'm gonna introduce you. I will tell you this right now. Everything I talk, you have to understand that I have zero friends. Okay, I have very few people that even acknowledge my existence. Do I don't do it? Doesn't bother me? At times it does. Like tonight, I could have used help, but other times, no. I don't honestly believe in friendship. I believe that if you come into my circle, if I allow you into my inner circle of trust, you better cherish it because because inside that inner circle of trust, you are family. And to me, that means bending over backwards to help you. And when if I have very little, I'll still help you. That's how I am. I don't aim to piss people off. Well, that's a lie. That's an outright lie, Jason. When I get on Twitter or X as it's called now, I sit there and honestly, I mean, okay, Peter's on point lately, past couple of days, and I know why. But I'll get on there and I'll find these and I'll talk common sense. One of my biggest ones when I see one that's saying, talking about the Democrats attacking a Democrat attacking Trump or a conservative Republican attacking Biden. And in many cases, it's fairly obvious that it's been passed on to many people. It's, oh Lord, it's funny to no end. Uh, 29 minutes, 11, 29 minutes, 16 seconds. And nary a soul in. And I don't give a riot. Hey, ain't nobody watching, so ain't nobody gonna get pissed off. Dude. Mm, honestly, I'm not gonna fucking. But I mean, I can sit here and talk until the sun comes up. I really don't know if I will be able to sleep tonight, so I'm gonna sit here and entertain absolutely zero people and see what happens. I've got a soda pop, a glass of water, and about it. Oh, then I dumped the cup. I honestly usually watch YouTube for the music, the video. Then one night I had watched Threads all the way through, and it could really disturbed me. Then I watched. This was all my wife's at work. My boys were in the living room watching. What was it? Fireman Sam. And out of nowhere, boom, bada boom, bada bing. We had, and basically, oh shit, I just lost my train of thought. No, but yeah, that's how I am. I lose my train of thought. I get stoned. Okay, I don't hide the fact that I'm a cannabis. 420 legalized, baby. Oh yeah, now I'm back on track. Well, and I was looking for something else. Well, I'm looking. I'm seeing this Skeeter Skeeter 4K, and I'm like, huh? Huh? And I clicked on it, and there's these people that go around and create online profiles to try to snare up these online predators, and they do. And oh my fucking god! Oh my god! People, you would not believe the amount of sickness that is out there, man. Oh, I don't remember which one it was, but they caught a motherfucker that had infant porn on his shit. Oh my god. Wow. I mean, it blew me away. Then I watched all of them, and then I found and ended up finding something called Misery Machine, and oh, that was a mistake. It is absolutely fucking horrid. No, 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 no. Let me explain Misery Machine. Misery Machine follows these cases of severe CA, SA, torture, and many other things that result in the death of children. And in many fucking cases, CPS or family services failed to do their job and the child paid the price. Yeah. Okay, I will be honest. Okay. Before we moved into the current place we're living in, we've been here for about 5, 6 years now. We lived in Dunsmere. And like I said, I am not a perfect person. When we were down in Dunsmere, we were barely scraping fucking by. We were living on, we had, at one point in time, we had a $1,200 power bill and zero money in the bank. No way to pay it. All the, and by the lucky chance that there's a nonprofit called Great Northern, we donate to them. But they ended up paying the power bill off. But after that, we had gotten down, and literally, yeah, when I then CPS came in and took our kids, it was a kick in the ass. I will say, like I say, I'm not perfect, but he was kicked, but it was a kick in the ass. We needed to get ourselves moving again. Like I said, I'm not perfect. As you see, my all my wife's shit's on the stove. But as I'm watching these episodes, I'm honestly to the point where honestly Whenever I start feeling like I'm a bad parent, I watch that. I'll go to watch those. I mean, I'm not in no way abusive to my kids, and I will use spanking as a very last resort, unless my son absolutely screws up, which he has it, yeah, that bad. But yeah, my sometimes I wonder if my boys are numb from the asshole both ways. Back when we was living in Dunsmere after we got the kids back, we had Zoe and Arcadia, and we had a cat tree. Well, both of my sons, like shimmying up that cat tree. Well, one day I'm in the kitchen doing dishes, all of a sudden I kind of look and I see, I'm like, oh, I can't remember which one it was, Dorian or Ronan. And basically, I was like, stay down. About next minute, about 3 minutes later, thud! He's laying there, and he catches his breath, and I look back, he's sitting in the fucking second level going, Daddy! I'm like, and for all you out there, young ladies out there that are pregnant, if you're pregnant with boys, you're gonna have a wild ride. And boy dads, time of your life. Straight up, you'll have the time of your life. Okay. You will get fucking annoyed to all hell. But yeah, I should save my. Yeah, I'm gonna probably save my shit. Top, reverse it. Oh no, it's unhealthy. Goddamn right, it's unhealthy. Okay. See something here. Ah, okay. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just scrolling here real quick. See what's up. Yeah. See if I can find my own life. Yeah, I'm fucking around. See if I can find my own life. Yeah, it's a little ego surfing for myself. I wonder if you could see your own view, your own life. You could probably, but it's probably fucking feed out and shit. Woohoo! I probably had three more viewers, and they went. See, I am not really one of these internet guys. I mean, when it comes to internet, I'm more like my grandpa. I'm more like my mom. I mean, I'm the type of guy that doesn't even set the time on his fucking if I had a VCR. Temperature, it is exactly 30 degrees. Ooh, it's below freezing around here. Hmm. Oh, that would have been great comedy. You falling on my ass because I missed my fuck. Hmm. If you need to know, I'm on my computer, my laptop. I mean, I really don't care if I don't get no followers. I'm talking. I'm talking. Hopefully, there's somebody out there that's going to be like, do, 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 do. Like minded soul. But, no, but like I was saying about the pedophile catcher. Oh, shit. What is it? Oh, shit. Ah, parking. Oh, my God. Actually, where is that? I might know that place. I did live in Texas for a while. Yeah, Texas is. I can truly say I've been through both. I've been through three different D's: the big D, both of the big D's, and the little D. Divorce, Dallas, and Dallas, South Dakota. Yeah, that town's. I heard that town was notorious for voting out police and voting in strippers. Sounds like a Saturday night at a base. Oh my God. Oh God. I usually beat up on privates all the time. All the time. No. You get these liberals that are you get these these right spinners and oh wow. I ain't seen this in a minute. Uh, But they you get these right spinners and they'll go, "Would you da 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 da? Would you marry?" Oh my! And I'll always put her on a base sound, and a private will have a ring on that finger before the first formation on Monday. I mean, it's only midnight, midnight. Yay! Let's see what's on Facebook. Uh, yay! What the hell? I wonder. Let me see here. Uh, see here. Eh. Well. Oh. Oh. Okay. See if I can find a way to link this fucking. Eh. I'm on YouTube live right now. If you want to pop in, look for Olu. Look for on P-I-R-T. Am I supposed to right? No, yeah, put it. I didn't put a space in between. Ah, boop. See if anybody jumps. It'll always be my sister. Oh my God! You're on Facebook Live. Do you get any money doing that? Oh my God! Don't even get me started about my that side of the family. Honestly, don't. No. See, that's the funny thing about our government. And I'm going to go off on this. Our government is, in the essence, a this. I mean, I'm having reservations about going into this line of thought because I know, in a way, that it is somewhat controversial, and it lends to the interpretation of the point of view of the viewer of this. What I'm about to say. I am in no way advocating for either party, okay? Nor am I advocating for destruction or overthrow of any government, or I am not saying that any harm should come to anyone. I just want that to be my disclaimer, okay? I have talked to myself and logged what I'm about to talk about endlessly in many ways. I have fixed our government in many different ways. And I really wanted not to do this, but I really want to do this because I want my voice heard. I think as somebody who's on the bottom, I live on the bottom. Okay. Most people who are living decently are one paycheck away from disaster. Okay. We're two paychecks. We're between a paycheck and a disaster right now. Okay. If we could have got Annika to the vet, we couldn't have paid her fucking vet bill. Okay. For we are having a very, very meager Christmas this year. But what we are celebrating is the fact that we're doing this without the help of the cash aid. The fact that we are making it, and that should be the basic goal of every person, to simply make it. To first to live, you must first understand how to exist. Okay. Now, let's say, okay, let's say this. Okay, our government is polarized. Okay, it's the inherent flaw in the two-party system. If you leave a two-party system running long enough, yes, please just tear me up about my teeth. Okay, I would really wish to get done. But if you were let a two-party system run long enough, inherently the two parties will polarize against each other. And our government going into the year of 2024 is the most polarized that's ever been. Why? Because the ultra extreme of the two parties has gained power. And in one sense, one of the parties, I'm not saying the parties, follow what could be deemed a false prophet, or if you would, it be biblical, the Antichrist. Do I believe in days? I don't know. I believe the evidence of what I see. And this is what I see. Let me go on. And within that polarization, you are seeing intra-party dysfunction. Okay. And I ask, how can our government be functional when it cannot even agree on how to pay the basic light bills? Okay. And this is not just a Democratic problem or a Republican problem, it's a governmental problem. I ain't no political scientist, not by any means. But you have to understand that, say, the computer is humanity, society, everything. This is me. Okay. I'm just watching. I'll just watch and look. And to no end, I have seen the cracks become fissures and the fissures become canyons. Okay. The idea, the very engine of division starts at the United States government. The whole idea of an absolute, you are either Republican or Democrat, liberal or conservative, blue or red. I'm not that. I'm human. I was born in Soda Springs, Idaho, raised in Klamath Falls, Oregon. I exist because I choose to exist. Or as I say, they wish me dead, so therefore I live. I fought for this country. Now, is it the same country I fought for? No. Would I get kicked out of today's army? Probably within a week. But I also know things change. And I know that what we are seeing is an inevitable outcome of a long-standing society. Okay, especially a society that bases its government on an absolute. And if you understand the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, expecting a different outcome. For since the Civil War, we've been voting Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican. Okay? Has anything changed? No. Nothing has fucking changed. Ever. But the more I watch, the more I see the paradigm of government that we have. It is the whole paradigm. What do I mean by the whole paradigm? I mean that our current president is digging a hole to fill the hole the last president does to fill the president before, and so on and so on and so on. Only problem is with each president, the hole keeps getting deeper. Okay, I'm going into territory where I know I can get torn apart about, and I understand that. I know there are those out there that are far more educated than me, and I'm saying this from what I see. Okay, as you see, I don't have any special backdrop. You got my cupboard. Grocery bag from where my wife works should be in the trash. Okay. Her backpack on the stove. I mean, it's not like it's messy, but I ain't got a special backdrop. My backlight, oh look it's my oven light. I don't give a crap. Now if somebody wants to buy me it, help me out, I'll be more than glad. I just want somebody to talk to. I want somebody to give me a conversation. I see all these people out there having 20, 30,000 people follow. I don't want that. I don't want followers. I want like minded kindred spirits. Those who feel rejected by society. Those who have been rejected. I'm not talking about the diaper Dans over there or Peter the pedophile. No, we don't deal with those. Okay. Oh, trust me. I watched JD Delaney. Blessed Saint JD Delaney. Patron saint of all pedophile hunters. Oh no, that one's gonna catch me some hell. But on all serious, no. I want a kindred spirit. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what you believe. I don't care where you live. You could live in China for all I care. If you're willing to give me honest discussion, I'm more than happy. I've always considered myself, I no longer identify as human. I switched tracks real quick because I want to understand, make you all understand, all zero of you understand my stance before I get into my what some people will say rant. About I would say no, it was about I was in Iraq about 2006 to about roughly about 2006, 2007, whatever. I mean, I'm not worried about dates on this because and I was watching Babylon 5. And I remember I was watching the episode. I remember the episode vividly. It was the main one of the main characters of Anova. She was an XL and she was trying to do diplomatic shit. Do the diplomat. Well, the Jirazi every so many years would draw colored cloth out of a box and whatever side they're on. And whenever the two sides met, they'd fight and pretty much wound or kill each other. And there was a scene where they go, Ivanova comes up and goes, "These are nothing more but colored cloth. They have no power." And one of the Drazi, and both of the Drazis look at her in the face and looked at one of them said, "Don't you do the same thing for flags?" I was in the military at the time when I heard that. That hit me down in the gut. That made me straight up. I'm not gonna lie. It changed my philosophy. And I remember as I was signing out of the army, I quit drinking. I mean, I literally lost the taste for it. I mean, I tried to get into it in some places, but couldn't. But as I was sitting there and I was seeing society and stuff and how things were happening, at first I was kind of oblivious and stuff. I was kind of blind. I was at the whole veteran Aurora Superman. But as I've gotten older and started to see the world for what it is, I have realized personally that the idea of being human is such a low bar to reach. Okay? There are those out there that would say, "Oh, everybody should strive to be human." Why be human? Tell me. Why be human? Why not be more than human? I don't identify as human. Actually, I call myself an Alterran. All zero of you. Get on your tinfoil fedoras, tinfoil bowlers, and don't forget your pyramid hat, your special little pickles and road beers. You know where that one came from. We can be friends. If you need a clue, 2012. And oh, I can go. I went on about that for a while, just in thought. Well, I mean, I've heard a lot of things about 2012, but I'm gonna get back on it. What was that? Shit. Yes, this is the extent. I mean, I'm not worried if I don't have no viewers. No, oh yeah, I know what. Now I know what. Okay. If you understand, need to understand what it means when I say I'm an alter. All, everybody, male, female, and the multi-gendered of our species, which contains LGBTQ, trans, and everything. Okay. Why do I say only three genders? Because I don't really want to spend the next 25 months trying to go through all the other genders. Nothing. If you're mad, they, them. My, your pronouns are they, them. Mine's few and one, as in the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one. Ah! Oh my God! I pissed off a liberal. You need Banaka, bitch. Oh, I would so do that. Get some fucking bitches shooting straight garlic breath in my mouth, or no. Oh, oops, sorry, I hit you with a mace. Oh, I would do that. Another reason why I can't live in a big city. I know I'm random as fuck. I know I'm. I mean, I mean, I lost my puppy tonight. Okay, I'm bouncy. I'm happy. Ooh. But no, but all Terran, all as in okay. Then Terran. If you understand the root, if you understand or know Latin, then you'll know the word Terra. Terra, no, all Terran. Terran, the root word Terra, which is Latin for Earth. So basically, I'm calling myself all Earthlings. Okay, but there will be people out there that will say that's not right. That's racist. Oh God, you're not identifying a single skin color. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, you got Donald. I am not the same species as an Arab. I am Donald Trump. But that's how I feel. Okay, that we're all the same. Okay, we were all born on Earth. We're all the same fucking species. And furthermore, and I will say this spiel because it's something I wholeheartedly feel. Okay, I see what's going on in Gaza with Israel and Hamas. I'm not going to get into it because I am not anti-Semitic and I don't want to seem to be anti-Semitic and I don't want to seem to take sides. But the images I see coming out of there makes my heart break. I mean, whenever I see the images, I go and hug my own children, and I am thankful to the power that is whatever power that we rely on for our existence. That we live in America where we have a relative bubble of safety, although fragile as it is. Okay. And I read and I see and all that shit, and I understand, and I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to seem anti-Semitic. I don't want to seem to take sides because I can't. I'm a man of honor. I walk a path of honor. I teach my children that honor, accountability, responsibility. Do the right thing even if nobody's looking. There's not enough of that in this world right now. We are, in my opinion, living in a world of dishonor. But that's what happens. I've got a book I'm toying with. Doesn't I mean give me a listen. Okay. I mean it's an idea that I played with I mean with our own government. Okay. And I kind of believe in what is said within this movie to a certain extent, but not to be a hypocrite, which so many people are nowadays. I believe that what Michael Ironside in Starship Troopers said was true to the core. But there is a place and a time for violence, and it's not all the time. But let's get back to it. And so as I step out, as I step out as an alternate. I went sidetracked a little, so if you wanna, if you, I'll have this up to for you to review. But as an alternate, I have stepped back and I see the world, and I see the world as if I was in a ship that didn't know better. And from that point of view, my friends, I will logically state, yes, what time it is. It's almost one. I'll probably be ending this here soon. But now, with that being said, I see the world and I see where people say, be human. No, no, people. Don't be human. Be more than human. Don't let your skin color, something you cannot choose, dictate your life. Don't let where you live, what you believe, dictate your life. 99.9999999% of all humans on this planet believe that they were put on this planet and created to worship a god. I don't believe that. I believe that humans were placed on this earth and created to be gods. I believe we as a species have yet to reach our full potential. A wise man once said, we are both the art and the sculptor, or the marvel and the sculptor. I do believe that the humankind has not truly reached its potential, that we must face more struggle in our future. Will it be biblical struggle? Structural? I don't know. Will it be apocalyptical? I don't know. I can't say because I can't tell the future. I just know that I just know enough that I know that I may not wake up in the morning. I know enough to know that when I go to bed tonight, I've got a totally gorgeous girl sleeping next to me. I've got four very lovely boys that idolize me. I know that I am far more blessed than anybody out there, in my opinion. In my opinion, some of the richest people out there are the loneliest because they're so lonely they only have money. That's all they have. I often joke around. I often make a joke. I say money's easy to make. Easy to make. Any idiot can make money. Ooh, any idiot can make money. And I remember, and I watched, and I'm a big believer in the zeitgeist idea. Okay, we're talking. Okay, but one of the things, if you, I think it's like addendum. I'd have to watch it again. I haven't watched it in fucking years. But one of the things they talk about wholeheartedly, yeah, right there, yeah. Hey, I mean, I'm new to this, so bear with me. But and when as you're watching the opening sequence of the film, you hear this voiceover. No, I think it's either addendum or moving forward, one of the two. But it's this voiceover, and he's talking about learning how to play Monopoly and how his mother would always beat him. How his grandmother would always beat him at the game. Every time. Every time. So he learned every rule of the game. He learned how to bend the rules, how to do it, shit like that. And he finally, finally beat his grandmother. And she had one more lesson to learn, to teach him. And that lesson hit me. And now it all goes back in the box. When you think about it, say you worked, you say you ground and you worked and you managed to get as high as you get, and you have millions in the bank. And you have spent 30, 40, 50 years doing this. I mean, but look what you sacrificed. I mean, maybe if you have family, maybe you're divorced and your kids hate you because they believe that you put your work over them. And this society don't see that. Okay. Huh. Wow, that's interesting. Huh. Hmm. But yeah, but they don't. People don't understand what's important. I mean, I see all these things on Facebook. No, yeah, on Facebook, mainly on Twitter or X. X, Degeneration X. Back and tell you how old I am. But and they say, "Oh, this is what you a good man needs to survive: family, good food, faith, and weightlifting, land, and all this shit." And then you scroll and you're looking at the post all of a sudden it says posted from iPhone or posted from on off of a. And it's like, could you really live off the grid? No, it's not like living off the grid's hard. I mean, if you understand the three, uh, yeah, I'm not even going to get into that. Well, not now. I mean, this is one of my just. This is what I do. This is what I like to do. I like to talk. Maybe somebody will come on here and maybe within that little bit of time that it takes for them to leave to then maybe he'll hear something that will snag their ear and then they'll go, oh, wait a minute, yeah, let me hear him out. Okay, I'm not seeking money. I mean, if I get enough followers to make money off of this, woo, yeah, hell yeah. But if not, me, who cares? I'm not really wanting to be an internet sensation. I'm just wanting to put what I have to say out there like everybody else does. I mean, I'm not going to lie about my. I'm going to be completely honest. I mean, I'm in a relationship with a girl that's 18 years my young. I know there are those out there that will hear that and go, "Oh my God, he's such a sicko." But I'd like you to know that my wife was 20 years old when I met her. We've been together coming up. Oh God, on 13 years. Coming up on 13 years, I think. 12 or 13 years. Oh yeah, guys, marriage tip. If you want to remember your wife's birthday, make it your unlock code. Never forget it. Better yet, 90% of the men would forget it, so don't do that. Oh no, but back to the track. I talk about infinity a lot in my audio logs. Also, I talk about darkness and stuff. But I mean, I'm gonna sit up here because I mean, I'm not gonna worry about going to sleep. I'm wide awake right now. No headache, no nothing. What I'm about to say is going to seem absolutely ludicrous. I don't have no astrophysics degree. I don't even have a high school diploma. I have a GED. Okay, a general education diploma. meaning my ass couldn't cut it in high school. I'm honest about that. I screwed up in my younger years, and I managed to somehow keep one foot on the right path. I don't know how. Somebody had to have been watching out for me. To say that, no, but I'm going to get back onto it. I mean, I'm bearing a lot right now because I feel my heart broken because I lost a dog today. But pretty much it was hard. But back to what I was saying. I haven't on like I said, I'm not an astrophysicist or anything. But I tend to look at the evidence of my eyes. And when I say the evidence of my eyes, I mean what I see. I mean, I know I'm dumping kind of a bouncing back and forth. I mean, I ain't really got nobody on. I ain't got nobody on. So, but basically, I don't know where to begin. Okay. Honestly, I don't know where to begin. I guess that for the most part, if you, I, when I say, and when I talk about my belief in infinity, I think about, I think about time being effectively two tier. You've got infinite time, which, in all due respect, is the time that we don't see. Okay. But it's the time that is that allows things to happen when it is not observed. Okay. Please forgive my slowness on my speech. Okay. I am not really too confident. I'm not really too knowledgeable into this, but this is going to lead up into something else, and I promise you this. This live probably going to go for a while. So I just want to see where it leads me. See if I get kicked off of YouTube, banned off of YouTube. You are evil. You are the second kid to Hitler. Wrong. I'm his third cousin, twice removed, and then brought back two. See, I'm not Hitler's next of kin. I'm his third cousin, four times removed, brought back three times, and left at the house last time. Hey, 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 hey. The reason I was removed three times was because I was kind of hitting the weed and something about German girls. Okay, a Hitler joke didn't hit. Hitler joke. You did not see that one coming. Yes, I'm making Nazi jokes. Honestly, don't get mad. I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm joking. Honestly, some of the most racist jokes I've ever heard has been from the people they're about. Trust me. I'm a child of the. I'm Gen Xer, born 74, 1974. And you know you feel old when you hear when you sit back there and hear a song on classic radio and remember when the video came out. I actually met a girl that did not never that thought that MTV never played music. Never realized MTV started with man. I remember the fucking Headbangers Ball, man. Straight up, that was the music. Oh God, in Klamath when I was growing up, it was after midnight and before the late science fiction show, the Moonlight Theater show. There was a period of 2 hours where there was metal music played. And then at certain times of the week, you could get on to what was called K-Tech. Oh my God, I remember the first time I ever heard Repulsive Cox right in my backyard. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I'm just kind of reminiscing here. But no, I'm just remembering just to remember the more innocent time in life. I was supposed to graduate high school in '93, man. Let me see. Yeah, I got off track again. Man, damn, that sighting was a long sighting. We went out past Petticoat Junction. And if you remember that show, you're old. You're even older than I am. I wouldn't mind seeing those petticoats off. But okay, you got infinite time and then what I call mortal time. Okay, I'm going to explain mortal time like this. Okay, if you talk to most people about the Big Bang, they say that's when everything started. Okay, my question is, what's at the center of every known galaxy? Supermassive black hole. Even ours. Sirius A star is a black hole. I'm a supermassive black hole. So, in essence, by the very essence of what I believe, is that we are nothing more than a big excretion disk. That effectively we're going to be inside that black hole. Not counting any neutron stars, renegade or rogue black holes, shit like that. No, 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 no. Okay. And it's going to eat and eat and eat. And then when it can't eat no more, when it's eating all the mass that this singularity can possible hold, then it's going to, what I believe, it's going to phase shift into what would be. And I heard the terminology on Andromeda in the very first, in the premiere, in the series premiere, where he goes, "Oh my God, he's turning it into a white hole." And one of the other characters goes, "What's a white hole?" And he goes, "Think Big Bang." And got me thinking, what if our own galaxy is nothing but a chronic case of binge and purge? I mean, it would explain a lot. And when you think about that, what if? And I'm saying most science starts out with what if. But what if What if, okay, in the time it took us to get from our Big Bang to here, there could have been a infinite number of empires and species rise and fall that we don't even know about. Okay. Now, with that being said, we know that there are galaxies out there that predate our own. Straight up. I know I'm going tinfoil bowler and fedora on this one. Unless you're south of the border. I mean, then you put on your tinfoil Russian hats. Oh my God, you misidentified as a culture. You're evil. We're going to cancel you. Okay, I'm canceled. Ooh. Okay, but think of this. Okay, I mean, well, I'm going to kind of fold in some of the Bible with this. Okay, I'm going to kind of fold in some of the Bible about this. Okay, I want you to take an account for one fact. Okay, and this one particular fact, this one particular fact is that anything, yes, I'm off camera, I'm looking at something. No, I had a hope I would hear Annika yelping, honestly. I would have bailed out there and grabbed her and got her, but yeah, she's gone. Oh, but now back to what I was saying. Basically, that I'm going to say this, okay, with what I'm about to go into now. Yeah, and it's going to be crazy, and I'm in, okay, ancient aliens. No, not the whole that whole down the line. No, what I'm saying is more on a biblical thing in regards to the fact that I believe that we are looking at religious text in the wrong manner. Okay, you get a lot of these atheists out there that one of the things they hammer on, which I've only partially explained, and I admit it. There's quite a few atheists, and I'm not going to name them on here because this is live. If this was an audio log, and then my audio logs are my own personal thing. I mean, I've got them. Okay. But to get those, you have to be, I'm not even going to say. But how I it partially explain is that when they talk about the world flooding, you've got to understand that at that time in the evolution of the human species, there was a very limited understanding and exploration of the world. So, what may have been a small regional area to those people, it was the world. So, when it flooded, their world flooded. But the ark, on the other hand, cannot be easily explained in that manner. And I will give the atheist a half a point on that one. Okay. But now let's flip it. Let's take it and go. Okay, let's go from taking it for this planet to the stars. Okay. Now you add in infinite and infinite time. Straight up, infinite time. With the idea that all things are possible through emerging technology, or I should say advancing technology and time. Okay. And I'm going to take reference for this vessel off of EVE Online because I usually use this vessel in a lot of other fashions too. Okay. For all of you that watch this that play EVE Online, the Corone Freighter, Caldari Corone Freighter. I can't remember what the other one. I haven't played EVE for the better part of 12 years, for better part of a decade. I'm not going to get into it, just my personal reason. I just got burned out on the game after so many years of it. But this is the ship that I drew inspiration from for this. Okay, it's the ship where you got the command end, and you've got the engineering, the engine end. But between those, you have three large bays. Okay, now given say you're dealing with a relatively far advanced human species or race or empire. Okay, if they have the ability to traverse stars, they have the ability to spot proto stars way off and simulate if they could put what's the chances of them producing a inhabitable planet. Now, if then once they get the calculation, they would probably do a star cluster area. Okay. Then see, this is where I kind of play into Genesis. Okay, because this is how I feel it could have happened. Okay, a single ship, not a big one, maybe medium size, maybe something comparable to a cruiser or an explorer style vessel, all automated, and it has two viable embryos, one male, one female. Okay, you zip all the way along. I mean, like I said, it's got well, when it gets to this planet, it scans the planet. Okay, this planet is sufficiently inhabited. Well, this is also how dinosaurs and creation could have happened at the same time too. Now, with that being said, okay, I really should do this on a video, but now with that being said, okay, when you get to the planet, as they're gestating, they're basically given again advanced technology they could do in basically program them with a mission, and that is to colonize Earth. But there's only two of them. Why? Because it would have been unfeasible and illogical to try to send enough people to keep a genetic to have a diverse genetic database. Over the time traveled, there would have not have been enough supplies. And what I am going to describe can be seen within our own history with the mountain men and the Native Americans. Okay. But now, okay, and in a lot of way, this kind of falls under Battlestar Galactica, the reboot. Okay, Garden of Eden. Okay, it doesn't matter how close the planet you're from is to the planet you're going to have to acclimate, and you cannot acclimate on a ship. So I believe that the Garden of Eden was an acclimation point, and when the ship deemed them properly acclimated, they were expelled, and the Garden of Eden was bye bye. Now, okay, begot a few, go ahead a few hundred years, begot. No, you got, okay, you got Cain, Abel. Okay, the whole Cain and Abel story. Okay, here's how you work it. Here's how it works. Okay, you say you want to go get your species to propagate. Okay, you got two sons. They're relatively close in age. Okay, you want to propagate your species. So how do you figure out who's going to be the strongest? You give them a math test. Mm-mm. You give them a history test. Mm-mm. You put them through PT. No. You send them out to the field and tell them to duke it out. The last one living gets to go on an adventure. Hence, Cain and Abel. And my brother's keeper, and he was cast away, given a mark. But that mark was an identifier. Okay. And then he went to live with the people of the land of Nod. There is a major clue. If you're looking for context, or as Walker would say, context is for kings. But there is a major clue right there. He went to live with the people of the land of Nod. Lends me, not a historian, not an archaeologist, just somebody who has put thought into this. Okay. Within the past 15 to 20 years, archaeologists have found a sub-Saharan African tribe that predates the creation story. Okay, that creates predates the creation story. Okay, what if those are the people of the land of Nod? Okay, but Jason, what about the Noah's? What about you talked about Noah's Ark? Are we going to get there? Yes, we will. Okay, now you do have contact. Well, there's a message sent, and now another ship is sent that has and basically the ark. Can you think of this? Okay, roughly around about Noah's time. Okay, think about this. Okay, Noah's stuff. This cargo ship, the Corone from Eve Online. If I knew how to do graphics, I'd put it up and have it all spin around looking really cool and jazzy and stuff. But and then it gets there. Okay, and this is where I usually bang on the atheists for forgetting their basic sexual biology. Okay, if you want, because there's another context clue in the Bible. Two of every animal. Well, if you would look at the standard painting of the Noah's Ark lions, they're both males. Figure that one out, Noah. Uh, Dude, we're not gay. We need sex. Look what happened. Giggity. No, giraffity. Okay, not mine. But now, with that being said, okay, let's break it down to the basics. What do you need for every mammal? A sperm, an egg. If you have those two things, you can create a living being. Utilizing artificial gestation, okay? Well, hence why there's no bones of kangaroos, okay? I mean, there's still Darwin's evolution, but yet there's also this other set of standards. Or as Dr. Ham said to Bill Nye many times, there's a book for that, Bill. And Bill would like look at him like, yeah, and I will shove that book up your ass. You said ass on YouTube. You're evil. Dude, if you understood just how dark I could get, you'd run for a heat lamp. But, okay, so if you really want to get down to it, there was really nothing in the Middle East until around about the creation time of creation and shit. Okay, but yet the idea of which kind of lends because also a lot the three other major religions, well, I should say two other the two primary, because you have to kind of toss in Catholicism and the Judeo Christianity and the Christianity and Jewish belief because it's a yeah plagiarism of it. Council of Nicaea, as the atheists would say. But needless to say that it seems that, and what I am saying, I know if you go back and actually listen to what I say, even though even though the white man even took the planet from the black man, go back to where you came from, white man. I can't. I ain't got no starships, but still, goddamn, it's like the world's dead. It's Christmas at Ground Zero. Okay, forgive me my rants. Please forgive me my rants. There's three things I will always protest against. And these three things could effectively eliminate the human species off this planet in one way or another. And they're in just this order. And I will go into depth more later in a video because I'm going to probably log on this and just try to catch my breath and see what happens. But to say the least, number one, and if I could, I would link them. But the three movies that I will always reference in regards to this particular thing is one, Threads. In this order, too. Number one, Threads. Number two, The Day After. Number three, Countdown to Looking Glass. And number four, which is a solid four, is Testament. Why? Because they show the grim reality of a post attack, post nuclear war world. Okay, and it's not beautiful. Two, AI and robotics research. Why? Because I honestly believe that, okay, number one, no, got a puppy back there, don't I? Yep. Number one, okay, it's for the preservation of the human workforce. Okay, and number three is cloning and genetics. Okay, and in videos, I will out in forthcoming videos, I will elaborate more, but I'm signing off of this right now. I'll probably do another live maybe in a couple of days or so, see how this one flies. Peace out, kids.